That's really not a proper romance story. That's more like everyday life. Not in romance books, sir. These are about nice and pretty people, and everyone is happy in the end. These are not very common. You can't have a choice between bad and bad. Nobody wants to read a story like that. Well, maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not to pick either, because she doesn't need a bad man. Yes, that would be interesting.
It would.
I haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mum. I don't think it's a romance story if the main characters break up, though. No, I don't know.
blossom like a pain flower.
Worthless. Totally worthless.
The girl is at a loss for words. She shifts and sways on her feet, looking confused and uncomfortable. Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness. You're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right?
I don't dispute that you have been charged with protecting the people of a particularly challenging district. But poverty does not make one a loser. Poverty is just poverty.
Nothing you can say. Cop gives up to the...
God damn it. Oh my god. Oh damn it, man. Like, oh my god, it didn't save for a long time. I don't understand that, really. Well, it might be good because I failed the rolls to like, check the body, and I actually don't really like that. I'm gonna try again. Maybe it's a good thing in the end.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dead.
Yeah. Can I ask her for stuff if I fail the roll? Like, I have to fail the roll first? I think I do, and I want to go ask her, though. I want to ask her, like, have you got any,
Hello again, officer. How are... Well, Snow has new...
Yes, think about the cute grandma, not the weird Snow. All you can see is the fact that her skin is a different color from yours.
What does that mean? I don't know. Whatever's on the radio, I guess. And
We should probably proceed with our business in Martinez. Unless you have more official questions.
excuse me? Oh, well, I don't know anything.
Pig.
No need to worry.
Okay. Well, I didn't.
I lost a roll there, and I'm starting to, like, take it a little more seriously. Fucking annoying. I lost, like, the last 7 rolls. I lost all the rolls I made today in a row. Something like 420 of them or something like that. All in a row. All the rolls I did. It's so annoying.
There he still is, looking right through.
So I'm not gonna make this,
The
yeah,
smell is
so-
repulsive.
Yep.
You feel it until a pool of vomit.
It's okay. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. There is Frit. There's a greenhouse here.
Pretty clever.
Okay, so that's progress, I guess. And, now remember to save. I play so many MMOs that I don't even remember to save anymore. It's so fucking annoying.
Hello again, officer. How are things? Well, Snow has...
Yes, think about the cute. Stop looking
There, I
at
got
me.
it that time.
Look around. What do you see? That's right. and the canal, the bookstore, the harbor gates.
No, of course not. The kid did this, right? The red-haired rat? Can't say a sentence without or kipped. Maybe you shouldn't be.
You've been resting here.
Yes.
I understand.
There's silence, the smallest of smiles.
That's okay, miss. Do what you have to do. I think we're done here. Let's go.
Sure. Go easy on the... Excuse...
She shifts in her seat awkwardly.
Excuse me? Oh. Well, I didn't write it there. I don't know...
Pig.
No need to worry.
Okay.
Save. There, see, so now I can, like, at least I can skip through it quickly. There might even be something I can do with the items and I'm not thinking about, like, so... Yeah, like... Okay, well...
There he still is, looking right
I
through
might get the
with his white
roll, but I
eyes.
doubt it.
You crack open
Wait, I got
the
it.
bony apple and
Okay,
breathe
well, I
in.
didn't get it last
The
time.
odor
Fucking
of death
annoying.
is still stronger. It's a spell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your eyes squinting, you stand in it. It's a puzzle. What's hanging in front of you is a puzzle of decaying flesh, tattoos, and tendons.
A lot of metal inside here. I'm going to take advantage of it.
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enameled boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength. As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. This is a trick. You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours post-mortem. You can use it to see if the corpse has been tampered with. Does his position at the time of death match the discoloration? Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
I see it. His neck too. The lividity goes right up his chin. We have good, well-pronounced discoloration here.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
So, what do you think?
pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
The fuck are you saying?
Talking about shit.
Did we? I don't feel lucky. Agreed, especially on the neck. The belt acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis supports a hanging. Everything here seems to corroborate that assumption, but we should still get him down before assigning a probable cause of death. agree.
His personality is no longer a part of the world.
Totally dead. That sounds about right, yes. I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Autopilot engaged. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
It means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He slowly rotates before you, decomposing. His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one
Approaching
home,
Stargate.
just subaquatic terrors there.
Why only 5?
Autopilot disabled.
I could get 7 more. You fucked up with that. God damn it, go back. It's because of my skills. Go back and talk.
Warp drive active.
Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What
Docking
remains
request
is an
accepted.
unrecognizable mess.
Oh no, I don't need to
Connecting.
log out. I need to go.
The corpse
Damn
is
it.
dead silent. You have no idea why you just said that.
Who is he? He is male, 40 to 50, with an athletic build.
The corpse looks right through you as you distance yourself from its stench, eyes like a shark. The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them.
Autopilot engaged. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Approaching Stargate.
Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow.
Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
Okay, changing titles to New World.
Approaching Stargate.
$91 million. I should place some buy orders like 5. Wait, why are these so weird? They should be sorted. Yep. 84, 331, which is really not much cheaper than what. Yep, so I mean that's not much cheaper than what they are right now, so we'll just buy them at regs, it's fine.
Autopilot jumping.
Okay, there's a Master at Arms Cerebral Accelerator for her. Good, and then we're just gonna go check that and look at her progress. Right now, she's working on tax shield manipulation. Oh yeah, she's working on Orca, all that stuff for Orca. And I'm gonna burn the whole bit. She's got 2 billion ISK right now. I'm gonna burn the whole bit into Master at Arms Cerebral Accelerator. So she's always like now so she's got like 2 days and 4 hours off of the Cerebral Accelerator that gives her +10. and she'll just keep on training, and this, like, you know, this becomes a little bit less, like 166 in total. You know, she's working on tax shield manipulation right now. She'll just get all the way down the line, all the way, yep,
Approaching
to
Stargate.
to Orca. And so, and then also, I'm going to log.
These are clearly not boots. They're armor, possibly part of a larger set.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots.
Sabatons.
Oh, the lieutenant uses a memo technique, A6. That's not just
Autopilot
any
jumping.
notebook. It's a classic. It's clearly some manner of super armor, or future armor.
Warping
Super
to
future
Stargate.
armor.
Warp drive
Useless.
active.
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be. Under the hill. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500VE. I'm
Yep.
guessing that's
So
V3.
she's just chugging along.
This is advanced stuff.
And in 2 days and 4 hours, which is in 48 hours, I'll set a reminder on the other one's calendar. Like right now, today it is the 9th, or it says the 10th. Yeah, it's the 10th of that day. So it's like in 48 hours, I've got to remember. Yeah, she's got like 48 hours. So at this day, I've got an important personal title. Refresh, alt, master,
Approaching Stargate.
drugs. Yep, and for, I don't know, right now it's like 228, so yeah, and exactly, like, yeah, like in 2 solid days at 12, yeah, sure, create. Just so I don't forget, like, you know, I don't want it to like go by and like, oh, I had a reminder for that, you know, yeah, I want a reminder. I like calendars that actually work. This calendar is so good, yep, and then on the 13th, we'll get like an alarm that pops, and it's like, refresh all master at arms drugs, right?
Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Approaching Stargate. Autopilot jumping.
Piece by
Warping
piece.
to Stargate.
He's been out here for
Warp
7
drive
days.
active.
It would be odd if they didn't. We should keep a lookout for these pieces. The armor could yield information. Maybe he'll know something.
If you wear those pieces, it will help me protect your mortal coil. Yes, bullets will fly. They always do. And the coil is fleshy and mush and permeable. Cast it in ceramic shell. Resist death.
If she is done...
Approaching Stargate.
If she is done with... Yeah, let's see if she can fly a Mackinac. I do not possess all the skills. Next, but all it is exhumers, so we'll buy and train this. We'll go back to the chart. We'll bump exhumers up.
To Stargate. Warp drive active.
Oh, good. She's got skill points. Redeemed to current station. That's good. That'll help me bump through this. And then, so she'll have to learn, what was this again? It was, for the Mackinac. Oh, good. I didn't know you could do that. Yeah, but yeah, that's better. So, for the Mackinac... All she needs to know is exhumers, though. That's it. Yeah, she's got mining barge to 5. It's just exhumers. That's it. She doesn't know exhumers. So, we'll bump exhumers all the way. So, let's find exhumers.
Approaching Stargate.
And we'll bump exhumers. Bump, 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 bump. I don't know, I was gonna have to do that. That's gotta go up before the rest of the stuff for the Orca. This all has stages and it's actually beautiful in a way. Yeah, I wanna bump these all the way up. Like all of them up. Yeah, all of them. I want all of them. I wish you would let me do a big old block of them, but they won't, so I have to drag all 5 of these, but that's alright. Exhumers, right? Yep. We'll take exhumers to 5. Oh, I also probably don't know how to do ice mining, so I'll have to bump that too. She's not ready. She's not ready to even leave the station, really.
Autopilot jumping.
She'll have to sit around and train for a while before she's ready to ice mine at all, but I'll have to do that next. Yep. Right after exhumers, I'll need to know ice mining and... Yeah, for resource processing, get rid of that, right? We'll need to know ice... Oh, I know. She has ice harvesting to 5. That's good. She is an ice harvester. That's good. That's good. So, but she's got to take exhumers up, and then she's also going to need, or no, I'll give her the combat drones. Because her drone skills are good, I think. I don't know. Let's double check, but I think she's got the capability to use drones. Yeah, she's got drones to 4. she'll need another drone, another level in drones, which is annoying. That's going to take 3 days. So right after that, but for right now, she can fit a Mac pretty much right now, right away. Yep, it'll bump her through Exhumers too. Perfect. Skill training completed.
Approaching Stargate.
Her sound seems to be off, which is kind of dumb. But the only thing I want from her is the UI sound and speech. That's it. The rest of it I don't want. So yeah, this stuff. Yeah, that's okay. And so, yeah. And, yep, and that's cool. And that gets some of it out of the way. And then she'll need, for ice, harvesting drone. Yeah, for ice harvesting drone 2s, she'll need 10 days of training in this.
Autopilot jumping.
Ice harvesting drone 5 and ice harvesting specialization, or ice harvesting drone specialization 5, which will take 10 days. Oh no, that's it. It's ice harvesting drone specialization 1 and ice harvesting drone. So we'll buy and we'll buy and train. And we're gonna need ice harvesting train level 2, train level 3, train level 4, and train level 5. And then I gotta bump all of those as well. So they're going to the top of the list. Zoomers and drones.
Approaching Stargate.
Ice harvesting drone operation 2. Ice harvesting drone operation 3. Ice harvesting drone operation 4. So I thought I was gonna take her out today, but no, she's got to cook for another 3 weeks or something like that. She's not ready to do anything at all yet. I mean, I guess she can get into Mackinac right now. Actually, I guess she can leave today. She can leave today. There's nothing really stopping her. She can't use ice harvesting drones, but that doesn't matter. She'll be able to. Yeah, she'll be able to do what she needs to do, I think, actually. So now we can get in a Mackinac. She's just not that good of a Mackinac pilot, I don't think. But... okay, and there's all the stuff. It's like another... yeah, another month.
Autopilot jumping.
It's like another 5 weeks. 5 weeks. Something like that. Another 5 weeks of training, and I'm just going to keep her cooking in the background the whole entire time.
Warping to Stargate.
Damn, New World never did load, huh?
Active.
Alright, I want you to kill it.
Approaching Stargate.
Now it loaded.
Autopilot jumping.
Rabbit. Ah, farted.
No,
Warping to
he must have
Stargate.
worn something precious
drive
underneath his
active.
clothes. They have removed all his clothes to get to it. They did not just strip him for the putrid rags.
Oh yeah, so am I done looking at that? Because I hate that sound. Yeah, I guess I'm done here. I don't know. I can get in the Mac today, I guess. There's nothing really stopping me. Yeah, we'll buy a Mac, I guess. I'm going to send a fitting.
Approaching Stargate. Autopilot jumping.
EvE is such a good game. You can
Warping
pass
to
information
station.
between clients so
Warp
easy.
drive active.
Fucking awesome. So now I come to my fittings. Yep. And, wow. Or no, I'm sorry, that's not what I'm doing. I'm looking for this Mackinac fit. Exactly fit how...
Approaching station.
That's not the fit. That, but yeah, the, Oh, the ore ice. I think that takes some stuff. Ice harvesting 1 and mining 4. Nope, nope. She can wear those too. So this is it. This is the fit. It's the ore ice. Yeah. Yep. And now we're gonna fit this and we're gonna see. Oh, I don't have the skills for a medium shield extender. Oh, come on, really? Oh God, yeah. I don't need those, but well, yeah. All of it. The only thing I don't have is medium shield or 10-minute afterburn, but all the rest of it's fine. Yeah, that's
Docking
fine.
permission requested.
Shield upgrades to 4. I've got to train that to 5. Shield upgrades still training to 5. Okay, so I've got to bump that on my list.
Accepted. Docking permission
Shield upgrades
requested.
have to go up higher. Yeah, shield upgrades is higher, hiding in here somewhere.
Autopilot disabled.
Shield
Waypoint
upgrades are down the list a bit. Apparently, I've got to bump that though. No, I don't care about that. I don't expect to take a hit. Whatever. Well, I mean, yeah. Well, yeah, she'll get to it, but it just won't be for a while. Shield upgrade 4. Yeah, 2 to 4, I guess. She's got shield upgrades to 1, but I need shield upgrades to 4. We can bump it. There's no real problem for that. That's okay. Yeah. Now that I've got exhumers, so shield upgrades to 2. Shield upgrades. Shield upgrades to 3.
Someone could have cleaned the yard, but that's a question for the red hat thing.
Shield upgrades to 4. Shield upgrades to 4. Shield upgrades to 4. Shield upgrades to 5, I guess, but that'll bump it to a week. Yeah. This should be on the list, but it should be bumped down the list, I guess. It should just be on the list. It should be done. I have a whole week of shield upgrades to do. So she can fit this out, though. We can do this. We can buy all of this. Look, 790 million. It's insane, but... I've got to move it across the galaxy. I would prefer to buy this in a Mar, even if it costs me more money. I'm gonna have her buy it in a Mar. It's just safer. No, I mean, I don't know. I don't think there's much risk. No, it's stupid to transport 1 billion out in public like that. It's just asking for it. I don't know. I'm just gonna buy it here. It's fine. There goes a third of that money. Boom, gone. Swoosh, gone. Then, yep, and we just dog tag that, right? It's just bought, it's ready, it's there, it's sitting there. We're gonna make active, we're gonna assemble, excuse me, and then we're gonna make active. And then we're gonna fit this. Fit. Yes. Shield upgrades to 4 is the only thing I couldn't do. Look at that. It's beautiful. I can do all of it except for this. That's it. So those pieces, they'll go on when I have the skills. They're offline at the moment. Look at this. She's gonna make me some pretty penny. So in the drone bay is an ice harvesting drone. We can move that back, and we're gonna change the name. We're gonna insure it. Yep, and there we go. Yep, I have some months of ice harvesting to do, but now I can do it with 2 accounts. And so now... I'm gonna link a particular station. I'm gonna link this so she can save it. And I'm gonna link certain locations so she can save them. I want to take all these skins out. Some of these are worth a lot. Tempted to sell the ones that are worth this, but they'll all be worth... I mean, I want to take these with me. Yep, seems good to me. And the drone bay, and so most days I probably won't even bother mining with her, or I will. I just won't. I don't know. I won't bother bringing her back. I don't know. It's all debatable. It's annoying. Yep, and so this is good. We'll take it out. Did I insure it? Let's close that. I hate that sound. There. It's such an annoying sound. So there's my new ship. I'm gonna... Oh yeah, so I'm gonna save this. And I'm gonna save excuse me. Yeah, we're gonna save this. Okay, I'm gonna bring her out from Jita. Next we come to... Okay, I'm in a Mar. Time to make some money. Okay, time to sell some ice. Direct. Yeah. So done. Good. Go. Man, I got up to a bill so quick.
Autopilot engaged.
I
Warping
hear
to
you,
Stargate.
cop. Talking
Drive
shit about
active.
the Kuno. Come here and say it to Kuno's face.
They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre, the Mazda, the Besmerties and the like. This one still has his underpants.
What? Are you trying to ignore me now, fuckface?
Kuno, this boots shit is super boring and the guy's a total Victopaz.
Piece by piece. He's been out here for 7 days. It would be odd if they didn't. We should keep a lookout for these pieces. The armor could yield information.
If you wear those pieces, it will help me protect your mortal coil. The Sabatons dangle off the
Approaching
man's
Stargate.
decaying form. Ageless and synthetic.
It is. It's expensive. We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
Nice.
For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
For the northwest region of Revachol, an officer's
Autopilot
average
jumping.
yearly income is 5,500
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
Not too much, yes. It's a sorry situation, I agree. That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company,
Approaching Stargate.
but that's just hearsay.
Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Approaching Stargate.
Just something I scraped together from my station. An area report on Martinez. I'm sure you did the same. I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup. Suddenly, your biceps coil up. Your elbow is sharp and cocked for a punch.
Autopilot jumping.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely.
Warping to Stargate.
See?
Warp drive active.
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether.
Warp drive active. Approaching Stargate.
Oh, I should actually go home real quick and yay, that's a good improvement. What's it do? Oh yeah, very good.
Warp drive active. Jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
Like whirls of floorboards, the design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood materials, like lignum vitae and ebony perhaps. If trees were made of porcelain, this is what their cross-sections would look like. The smooth, glossy surface fractures into ever more intricate interconnections, peaking on the right sabaton, where you notice the whirls are in the shape of a letter and number combination, E50, 100, 1000.
Good. Can you read it to me?
Approaching
X5415 6745 678 222. Let's lie.
We have a make and a number. That's something. We can use the radio in my kinema when we're done. Either station can chase it for us.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos and extremities.
Autopilot jumping.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57.
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Approaching
A metallic
Stargate.
drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think.
Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
Nice. That's a good recipe. Turkey breast with cranberry glaze. That's very good. Very good. That shit's like $5 grand, I think, actually. Not a cheap recipe at all. I have 8,000 gold. I'm looking pretty good in the gold department. Doing pretty good there. Settlement storage full. Yeah, I do have a lot of this crap for some reason. Okay. But I mean, settlement storage full of what? Oh, no. I mainly wanted mount vittles. Oh, no. Yeah, I don't know if it'll let me mount vittles, right? Yeah, I want hardy mount vittles. Yeah, and I want 3 of them. They're expensive, but I know, but I want 3 of them. Expensive, but worth it. Okay, put those on. All my potions are gone for some reason. Go back and look through in my collection, see if I have any. None stockpile, but I think I've got them somewhere. I think I've got a whole stack of them somewhere. No, I think I actually emptied out a whole bunch of these. Let's see.
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
Yeah, I don't see... There's a whole lot of T4s, but not T5s, so I'll have to spend money on that, and that's annoying, but that's alright. They're cheap, I think. Consumables of the potion, of the healing potion variety. I'm looking for... Ooh, what's a regeneration serum? What's that do? Wow, I didn't know that existed. Wait, can you double stack them?
Approaching Stargate.
$400 health plus 1% of your maximum health. Yeah, but I don't think they're very good. I think I want just infused health potions. Yeah, yeah. No, I want like a whole stack here. Yeah. Yeah, what's that? Like that's 11 gold for all that. That's nothing. Yeah. But I am curious to see if I can stack these. So let's see. So we want you on this and you on this, right? We're gonna run you and then no, 4 and 5 are on the same cooldown. This one does 240 health of your max 3 mana per second for 4 seconds. Okay, so that's a better potion, I guess. So we'll run those then. And I'll take these out and I'll put them away. Oops. Oops. Yeah, there's a lot of pieces of crap here. Get them gone. Oh yeah, the max. Wait, no. Look. Oh yeah, there's max weight restrictions. Yeah, because I have to sell. It's like you're stacking up too much stuff, and I'm like, all right. Oh, I get to sell those. I forgot. I'm definitely going to sell those. Those will sell. Yeah, what's a 598
Approaching
lumberjack's
Stargate.
glove? Lumberjack, right? Lumberjack gloves, right? Yeah, what's a 598 lumberjack gloves go for? 500 gold. No, I want lumberjack gloves, the highest one. Yeah. Oh, there's 700. Yeah. They're going for like 5,000. What else is there? Here's the one I have. These are going for 1,300. Nice. That's good. I'll sell it. Yep. Wait. Oh yeah, because it's locked. Yeah, I want you to unlock these now. I want you to sell them. Yep, and I
Autopilot
want
jumping.
$13.99. Yeah. Settlement storage full. God damn it, I have to like process or whatever. No, I probably just have to
Warping
sell.
to Stargate. Warp drive active.
Yeah, I just have too much shit, so we're gonna start like fucking buy ordering here. I had to blow a lot of money for some reason. That's annoying. It was the potions. Those potions are expensive.
Cold and heavy, like truth. You feel like you're reunited with truth once more. The handles are long and sleek. Snap,
Approaching
snap,
Stargate.
go the cutters in your hand.
Yeah, but I need those potions.
Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
I'm just gonna full cycle. It's kind of distracting, but
It's robust, weatherproof, and well made. Police issue, blue, lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook. The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm. As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation: we're not going anywhere right now.
Approaching
The frequency
Stargate.
tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something.
Autopilot jumping. Warp drive active. Warping to station. Warp drive active.
The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I
Love
assist you?
Alice.
Hello,
May I
Alice.
assist you?
Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Sure,
Approaching
officer.
station.
What's the number? And the make of the armor, if you know it. Got it. I'll contact the ICP database immediately. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully they'll have dug up something useful by then.
The International Collaboration Police, ICP, is an inter-Isolari law enforcement service, the crown jewel in the moral intern diadem, alongside
Moral intern.
EPIS and the coalition government.
No, and I doubt they'll get back to me before tomorrow morning. Anything else? Of course. What is her number, officer?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Docking request accepted.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
Autopilot disabled. Endpoint reached.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello? Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
There is no resentment in her tone. She wants you to ask her out. No question about it.
No, not me. What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the court. No one calls the police. The Union would get angry. You know, what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the Dock Workers Union.
Warp drive active.
Okay. I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways.
The other people who live around here. Local people, I didn't want trouble. You don't live here. You don't understand. Squealing is frowned upon here. Everything is dealt with, well, by the Union, internally.
Warp drive active. Skill training completed.
Is it me or was? Oh, it was shield upgrades too? Cool, yeah. Can I put this thing on now? No, it's gotta go to 4. Okay, well that's fine. It's all good.
Warp drive active.
I didn't sell the gloves. I thought I did. No, I didn't cycle yet. Gotta go cycle stone and then I'm done with this place. I just wanted to get Mount Vittles.
Please, I just didn't want any trouble. I didn't know I had to report it. I thought someone would take him down eventually.
The fucking nerves on her. Trying to hide behind weakness. You're a god. An angry but just god. You can almost hear the girl getting smaller on the other end of the line.
No. I honestly don't know.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Okay. You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Why not?
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone. You know who? Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right now. I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
No, she doesn't have a problem with you. It must be someone else she's angry about. Some other guy. Trust me, you wouldn't want to be the... No, you're the guy. You're Lieutenant Love, matchmaker extraordinaire. Help the poor girl out, lest she turns into a Spinster. What misogyny? I'm just telling things the way they are. You have to act, Lieutenant Love. You have to calm that hysteric down. Tell it you've got everything under control. Then go and have a little boy's talk with God himself.
I should buy a trophy.
Think you can do that, Lieutenant Love?
No. What?
God, what is happening in your head? Big Papa is...
Oh, God. Please, just stay out of my life.
What? What is it?
Call was terminated by the other party. Anything else, officer?
It's on. The love quest is on. Too late, everyone. It's on. Take it to God now.
It will take just a moment, officer.
Her voices fade out into the familiar radio static.
Gottlieb, what do you want? Oh, it's you. Yes, there's no end to the misfortunes fate has seen fit to rain upon me. Who? You are? You lost your human visage a while back. Now let's get on with it. I've got more important things to do. With all the damage you've been dealing yourself with drugs and alcohol, I'm not surprised. What else? I'm not a brain doctor. Look on the bright side. You've got a whole new life now. Use it wisely.
I've never seen this part of the game.
It's hard to say if he doesn't believe you or doesn't care.
That's because you're hung over. Even the radio waves coming from your direction smell like liquor. Do you feel like your eyes are twitching too? That's the tiny vessels pulsating from high blood pressure, stupid officer. You might be sustaining permanent damage to your vision as we speak. Not much I can do about it. I'm not an eye doctor. The busy kind. It's not life-threatening, just annoying for you. I've got more important things to do here. And you survived it. Congratulations. Are you mobile?
Sort of. But by God, does it burn in your chest.
Even better. Anything else? I wouldn't worry about that. Officers your age have coronary trouble all the time. Also, death is a natural part of life. What? You want me to do blood work for you again? Tell you just how bad things really are across the board? You want another rundown of everything collapsing inside your body? You want the real, honest-to-God truth? Stop drinking, eat magnesium and vitamin D. Our station is not our retirement home. We don't have the funds to deal with rock stars past their prime.
The money is probably going to some old, oily...
And no, I don't want to hear a political commentary on the topic. In fact, I got work to do. some idiot has glued his eyelids shut with cyanoacrylate. It looks like Mectosin.
It's not fucking cryoacrylate. It's super glue, Doc.
Cyanoacrylate is superglue.
Anything else I can help you with, officer? Just a second, officer.
Ten 2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
The man uses relay code. You've got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over. 10-18, state your message, sir. 10-9, over. 10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
10-22, the captain. This sounds bad. Bad and scary.
Love that
like
picture.
being called to the headmaster's office in school.
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Who lost his badge?
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Lost a badge.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun too.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. Okay, it's gone. Your gun is most definitely gone.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
I have a high chance of convincing them that I didn't lose it.
Lying over the phone, it's easy. Just say it like it's the truth. And then it becomes it.
He says he didn't.
Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. I don't even want to imagine the poor prick who has to relay that kind of news to the captain. Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it, and fast. We can't have some gangbanger running around with it.
We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. You need further assistance?
It's always a gangbanger, isn't it? Gangbangers are always the gun people. You guys are the ones with the guns.
Benfor, I know I already wrote it in a report, but it will stay on my desk for a few days. Over. Benfor, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
What does he want now?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Alright, that's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over. He says he's in trouble, doesn't have a place to sleep.
Well, I guess he'd better crack the case before sundown then.
Vigmar said... He says it's important to the case.
He isn't getting a red cent. You can tell him that.
Request denied, sir.
Nothing is working.
Anything else, sir? Over. Okay, 10-4.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through. Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question. That's a negative, sir. I got a 10-12. Visitors present here. Over.
What? What is it? He's still on the line?
He wants to verify the information on his badge.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force.
Tell him to stop wasting time.
What do you need, sir? Over. 10-9, repeat message. I didn't get that, sir. Over.
What? What is it? What can he possibly still want from us?
Autopilot engaged.
He seems intoxicated and keeps asking me to call him by his name.
Mullen's drunk and emotionally aggressive. That's
Warping
new.
to Stargate.
Wrap it up.
Warp
Don't
drive
indulge in
active.
his drunken antics.
10. Excuse me, sir? Over. No, sir, I haven't. You're not really keen on mentioning your home life, so I've always assumed things weren't that good on that front. Over. 10-4, well, that's,
Does he actually want something, or is he hell-bent on disrupting our work?
He asked if he ever told me about his days before joining the RCN.
For God's sake, cut this shit out! Tell him to stop wasting time and be a goddamn policeman for a change.
Sir, Satellite Officer Vicmar says... So, was there anything else? 10-4, your address?
Hold up, Jules. He doesn't fucking know where he lives? Did I hear that right?
Seems like it, sir.
No, fuck him. Don't tell him anything. You understand?
Approaching
He's been
Stargate.
hellbound for the gutter. Let him have it.
Sorry, sir. Anything more I can do for you? Over. Understood, sir. Over. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
Autopilot jumping.
This trash container is locked.
Warping to Stargate.
The sliding lid has a padlock that
drive
says
active.
whirling in rags. Whether well or don't, maybe you shouldn't. Just the feeling. A warning. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This is...
You see a box falls into among the as the legs.
The victim's clothes? Drop them in here. Guitar mark. The belt is missing.
Something slimy catches a drab lock.
This is a military...
The rest of the rags are just...
Alright. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard.
The fuck's he on about? Kids? You hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
Approaching Stargate.
Not really. All we...
The lieutenant nods. It's just... What's this? A blue piece of something larger.
Officer, is that your... Yes, it is. If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash? Boring. Try dangerous. It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case.
You pick out a only in it. The container sounds a muffled gong.
Autopilot jumping.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Approaching Stargate. Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
Inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. It's nothing.
Approaching
Someone
Stargate.
just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
Did you not use all of these, or what? Oh, I did hit my limit. I just bought too many, I guess. Yeah. Oh well. Nice.
Approaching Stargate.
Kick that guy's ass because he's low. I wonder if I can.
Autopilot
I'm
jumping.
just gonna go pwn that guy because he looks like a free kill. Yep, I can just go PvP. Run up to his ass.
Warping
full
to
fucking
Stargate.
shank him, fucking bitch. Watch
Warp
this.
drive
Uh-oh,
active.
uh-oh. We're gonna go. What? Hello. Okay. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, I don't know. He was standing there.
Approaching Stargate.
Just fucking farm him. Farmed him, bitch. I don't know. Oh, no. Wait. Now, why do I hear a sound like I'm being targeted? No, it's not me. It's the other one, huh? Am I being targeted? No, not being targeted. No.
Autopilot jumping.
"43 jumps to go, but I'm safe for all the rest of it, I think. I did the smart ones by
Warping
myself.
to Stargate.
Or, you know, I did the
Warp
bad ones by
drive
myself.
active.
I didn't autopilot through the scary areas. Could just run stocks a whole bunch of times. I'm rested. I don't know. I don't think I'm finding that fun. I don't know. Sod's great, but I don't know. I've been playing too much WoW lately. I think I'd like to take a break and just do whatever I feel like
Approaching
doing,
Stargate.
which is play New World. So.
Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
Glad you asked. When junior researcher Olari Tal invented Eternite in the Vartna Polytechnic Institute some 30-odd years ago, he thought it would last forever. Hence the name, Eternite. Sadly, the only lasting thing turned out to be the material's highly carcinogenic effect. Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite.
Wow.
That's why they're too orderly.
Approaching
There it is.
Stargate.
You see a shabby little door.
Wow, I won the roll on that one easy.
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
Save. Wow, I didn't get that till day 3 or something on my first playthrough. The second one I'm like only halfway through, but this is the one that's on Steam. Always keep 2 copies of everything. Non-DRM and DRM. And when I want to play it on stream, I buy it and I play it DRM. When I don't want to play it on stream, or if I'm worried about the zombie apocalypse or the power going down, the grid and all that, right? All I really have to do is make sure that the hard drive survived long enough to get another good gaming computer. And when my parents pass, I'm going to buy like 3 of them. I'm going to use my parents' savings.
Jumping.
Like, I know there's going to be probably like 5 or 10 grand sitting there. I'm going to fucking buy like 3 computers. The best on the market, $3,000 each. I'll buy 3 of the best, three of the top 3 computers on the market, gaming computers,
Warping
right?
to Stargate.
And
Warp
I'll see if I can get a
drive
deal.
active.
Like, yo, if I buy 3 of these, will you offer me a deal? And see, and I'm just gonna stick them in like cold storage where they can't be damaged by water. I'll seal them up in like igloos, you know, like igloo ice containers where rot and water can't get at them, and I'll fucking I'll fucking tape and laminate the containers so water and moisture and pressure can't get in there, and I'll seal them up, and I'll put them away in my closet and shit. And over time, I imagine that if the grid ever goes down or there's power crises, and like there's all this stuff that I want to do to apocalypse-proof my life, but I can't because my parents have to use that money to survive.
Approaching
But when they're
Stargate.
gone, I will take their resources and their wealth, and I will use it to essentially apocalypse-proof myself. Where I want to dig a well. I want to get solar panels, more solar panels on both of my houses. And that's what I imagine I'll spend their savings on, is computers and solar panels and installation, and and I'll sell off everything they own, and and I'll try to survive, and I will weatherproof these houses and homes, and I will work towards like anything I get streaming and stuff. Maybe if if 10 or 15 years go by and I don't make any money streaming or whatever, I'll just go do something.
Autopilot
I don't know what
jumping.
it is, but I'll write a book or something. I'll do something else on the side, but I'll do something else on the side to make enough money to apocalypse proof myself at whatever I can't do with their savings. And I will run solar. Oh no, that
Warp
sounds
drive
scary. You're out of power, are you? Yeah, you're out of power for some reason, but yeah, it's just because you've been jumping a lot. Yeah, that's okay. Yep, it's all good. It's gonna be a lot of jumps, you know. Yep, getting these things around. Yep. But anyways, oh, I gotta save. So yeah, and I will make sure that nothing can stop me from essentially still continuing my digital lifestyle. That's the one thing that I'm worried about is like if they say that in 5 or 10 years there'll be terrible rolling brownouts that totally knock off the grids and everything, and I want solar for that particular situation, and then I want solar panels on the house and stuff, and I will buy a couple of monitors and a couple of televisions and a couple of computers. And it'll be like the total. I imagine I'll probably pull in.
Approaching Stargate.
Probably 10 grand from each life insurance, right? Probably like 10 grand from each life insurance thing, and I'll pay for the funerals and all this, and then and whatever I have from the life insurance, and the sales from the house and all this, and I will purchase solar panels in ways to like essentially proof myself against the grids going down. And that way, if the grid goes down, I don't have internet, right? I mean, maybe by then they have satellite internet that is impervious to it. I don't know. I mean, like, yeah, but what? I mean, how are they going to accept money from you? I mean, if the grid goes down, the internet will go, but I still want to be able to play. Like, I have Escape from Tarkov solo, I have Fallout 4, I have like all the Bethesda titles, all these single player games. I have Elden Ring and Sekiro and the entirety of the Dark Souls catalog. And so my lifestyle will change because I will have to produce my own food, which will be hard to do. I'll have to
warping to Stargate.
Like, I'll have to farm. I'll have to do probably 2 hours a day. I'll have to deal with the garden, you know. But that's okay. In the evening, I just play games, and during the day, I farm and I produce vegetables and stuff for the winter and all this, and I make sure the well is producing water and all this, and I use that to keep the plants going. And I'll live off of like tomatoes and potatoes and, you know, rice or I don't know about rice, but like I'll buy. Well, we have like a year's worth of rice and all these dry goods and stuff because we're like worried about the grid going down. They say there will be rolling brownouts, and I think about what that'll do to my job. And I'm like, man, if there's a rolling brownout, what do? Do I sit in my fucking bedroom or what? My solar lasts for 16 hours or something, but then I'm out. And then what, you know? Then we're just stuck waiting for a fucking week. The first time that happens, it's going to be so shitty.
Approaching
there will be
Stargate.
this like run on electricity, and there'll be this run on generators and all this other shit. And I kind of want, like, now I kind of want, like, I want to buy a generator. I think I'll definitely buy a generator, and I'll keep, like, you know, 30 gallons of gas lying around in an airtight container. Big drum of gasoline that's airtight, you know? And, yeah, and I'll just keep, like, a generator and gasoline. And I have solar, so like what I'm looking for is a source of power for when the solar is run out and let it charge back up again, you know. And I figured between the generators and the solar panels, I will have a steady source of power, so no matter what, I can just sit on this, even though maybe the internet goes, because the grid goes down and people can't watch streamers then. You know, no matter what, I can still sit on my fucking television like I'm doing right now and live my life how I want to live it. And my biggest fear now about mankind is that they're looking for ways to take that away.
Warping to Stargate.
They're looking to explain ways in the news
active.
to scare us, or wars or something like that. They want to like make us feel like we're gonna lose that. So I wish to ensure that they can't take it from me, right? And honestly, I keep thinking about it every time this comes up in my head. This weird paranoia about the grid going down. You know what comes up in my head is, can I get a single-player offline version of Fallout 76? Because 76 is like an endlessly playable game. It's boring and you wouldn't want to do that for the rest of your life. But it can churn out enough content to keep you entertained for probably 10 years before you would go mad. And I'm looking for games like that. Like 76, like it gets so boring you'd have to do, okay, here's my run where I master unarmed. Here's my run where I master armed. Here's my run where I master sniper. Here's my run where I master missiles. Here's my, you know, you just get the best possible legendary for missiles that you could possibly find after 2 years of exploration or whatever. Like, I need games like that. I want an offline, so now I kind of want like an offline version of Final Fantasy 11. I want my own Rust server. Like, I have all the information and the data to launch my own Rust server. I could play Rust for a long, long time on my own. I could just fill my own server that never reset, that never, you know, that never went down. But I think Rust is actually always online. I don't think you can play it. Or no, you can play your own server. You can definitely play your own server offline. You can, yeah. And so that's something I need to do. I definitely need to crash course making my own Rust server one more time. And make it so that all I need to do is double click and it launches a hardcore server.
Autopilot jumping.
And I could live off Rust for a long time on my own server. That'd be, you know, months and months and months, years really. It would be years of my own content, especially if it never reset like Happus Island or whatever. Or maybe I could just get my own Happus, and I could just fill Happus Island with my own creations and stuff. And I want games like that. I think I need to buy Minecraft, but I need to buy a DRM copy of Minecraft as well as a non-DRM copy of Minecraft. I've managed to not spend my money this far, but I think I do need to buy Minecraft on. Like, I thought I owned Minecraft. Now what's this now? What group?
Approaching Stargate.
Oops. So yeah, yeah, sorry, I had to think about something there. So yeah, and I'm just thinking about offline games for if the grid goes down, because I suspect that's what it'll be like when I'm older. If the population keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger, we couldn't possibly keep this all going. The food and the electricity is a problem, and maybe I should learn to farm. Oh God. I don't know. That doesn't really strike me as the kind of life I would normally want to live. I don't want to be a farmer, and if I do that on my land, I'll just have my food stolen. I think this idea that you'll be left alone to farm food for your own is just ridiculous when there's 8 billion people on the planet or whatever. I don't think you could have a farm unharassed, you know? So it's like, it's a skill that I don't really, relish. I don't understand this quest. I don't understand what it wants me to do. Search the tower for signs of Myrdan's presence. Is it that? No. It's locked. Search the tower, but I mean, I am at the top of the tower. I searched the tower. Oh, what's this called? This is so dumb. The Wizard's Trial. Let's go look. Oh, good, I'm back, huh? Okay, so did the ice field start yet?
Approaching Stargate.
No. But, now, but my other ship's still going, it's good. And, oh, I have, things, that's good. Standing game, Everfall. Grove. What's this called again? It's called, The Wizard's Trial. Search the tower.
Autopilot jumping.
Okay, so there's like a bush with an orb, apparently. At the bottom of the tower.
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
I don't know. I'd rather kill them all at once anyways, I know that.
Approaching Stargate.
Oh, did you auto-save me? Yeah, I think you did.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging from the
Autopilot
railing
jumping.
here.
Yes, it's
Warping to
probably yours.
Stargate.
It bears the
Warp drive
RCM insignia,
active.
and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment. You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
The wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance over the container yard.
Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
Then he turns back to the sad piece of fabric flapping in the wind.
What are we doing? We're awfully close to breaking into the industrial harbor.
Approaching
They're bound to
Stargate.
have information for us. I thought that was our intention.
Keep getting bag of juniper berries. That's like, yeah, it's like 120 gold each time or whatever. Or they have two. It's like a random amount, 200 gold. It's like 500 gold right there.
Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
Oh good, I'm done here. Yay. Where do I go? Where do I go now?
Approaching Stargate.
God, their UI sucks.
Or it could be that we are just exploring. The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether
Autopilot
you should
jumping.
go for it? Well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 major stops. Whenever you're ready to do it, I'll be right behind you.
The cloak looks like a bag of goodies floating in the
Warping
wind.
to Stargate.
Who knows
Warp
what its
drive
pockets may
active.
hide. A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own. Nope, no. That's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast. You're a boxer. And you've climbed way too high up there. Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness.
Approaching Stargate. Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Approaching Stargate. Autopilot jumping.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own.
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
Nope, no. That's still too high. What were you? You could have died there. Shit. I'm failing you. This wasn't part of our deal.
Hey! What happened? I understand. We can always come back when you are feeling...
Approaching Stargate.
I fell. What? Oh no. I best drown, I guess. God damn it.
Autopilot jumping.
It's alright, getting back up is probably fine.
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, whatever. But itchy. Yeah, C30. I've been up for 12 hours, motherfucker.
Approaching Stargate. Autopilot jumping.
You did this so dumb. You designed
Warping
this
to
so
Stargate.
badly.
Warp drive active.
still
Approaching
my
Stargate.
beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you. There's a good vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean.
Of course, detective. Swift justice. Don't worry, we don't have to investigate every trace of narcotics.
Yeah, swift, lightning justice. Faster, harder.
I know, right?
Justicer.
Justicer. I love amphetamines because they work like video games. They work like sex. They work like high torque sports cars or trucks or Hemis or whatever the fuck. Like they work like jet engines.
Autopilot
or,
jumping.
You know, they move. You know, they haul weight. They have weight. They work. They do things. They're very powerful.
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive
Now, how
active.
do I leave the prison? How do I do that? Do I just? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Six jumps to go.
But that there was an interesting find. An alternative path into the harbor that the kid uses. Well done.
Approaching Stargate.
When I look down here, there was a box, but it's not here anymore, and it's annoying. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Fuck does Kuno care? You found Kuno's secret door to Kuno's secret shack. It was closed for 5,000 years. How the fuck did you get in? And then what?
Autopilot jumping.
You fucking Kuno's kingdom.
He's trying to fuck at you again, Kuno.
Oh, that? Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just
Warping
a
to
Kuno
Stargate.
demo tape.
Warp drive active.
Paella, that's also a good recipe. Nice.
Approaching Stargate.
Yeah, Kuno plays on snuff radio, fucks pigs, live, fucks their heads off. Kuno's a cop killer. That's where Kuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuno Shazam. Kuno rides the fucking lightning in their pig.
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too, wouldn't you? You feel tired and old, but you could have that sparkle in your eyes.
It's a vitamin, pig. Don't you know anything?
Autopilot jumping.
Yeah, it's the Mac. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Kuno goes through like a tube a day, rips Mag like a motherfucker, and you could use a battle.
Oh, don't teach him,
Warping
Kuno.
to Stargate.
He's gonna use it
Warp
against you,
drive
Kuno.
active.
You're not getting this, pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything. Like you stayed home playing with your choo-choo.
Fuck you, pig. Don't do Mag. You're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die.
Is it? You got pretty fucked. Kuno's surprised you've still got your head after all that. Don't sweat it, drunk pig. Kuno will keep your nasty secret. Kuno's not snitching.
Approaching Stargate.
That explains the calluses on your hands. You scale the side of the building, entertaining the local kids. Yet, that conclusively explains how the coke got up there.
Of course you fucking can. How do you think Kuno made all the docky boys his gimps? Just gotta fly, pig. Not everyone can fly like Kuno. You're old. You'll never make it. Moose piss has made you scared in the head.
Scared in the head.
Moose piss is probably alcohol.
Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Approaching Stargate.
That's all there is to it then. Don't be a pansy. Just jump.
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom. Pig, do you have any idea how fucking stupid that sounds? Kuno's cruising his bitch on the town, and the bitch comes
Autopilot
back
jumping.
briefing to the Kuno. What is up with that?
What?
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
Kuno doesn't
Approaching
fucking...
Stargate.
The man before you is... The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight. This is a... Oh my, there's something on the belt. A familiar word that speaks to the thirst within you. Vermilion, in yellow letters, along the length of the twisting cargo belt. Only a deep longing for vermilion golden spirits lets you decipher the fading logo of the local brewery.
Autopilot jumping.
No, you should not get a drink. You should perform an initial inspection of the
Warping to
victim's
Stargate.
corpse. We are on
Warp
the
drive
road part.
active.
Airlifting. I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them. The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves. I'm still approaching this as a lynching, yes. Motivated by the ongoing strike.
Approaching
You?
Stargate.
Yes, it often is. This bell worries me. I was afraid it would be. Thin steel wiring, parallel strands. This makes getting him down more problematic than I had assumed. A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around. That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle.
Could be. The shape of the branch supports the theory. The cadaver hangs from the cargo
Autopilot
belt,
jumping.
limbs limp and torso covered in tattoos. The man before you is naked. An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso,
Warping to Stargate.
from the right shoulder
drive
to the solar
active.
plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart.
Approaching Stargate.